Hello, this is Professor Dan Kernler with Elgin Community College, and this is a short video for Math 120 statistics. It is actually the Sunday night before the semester starts, and I just realized I did not make a video for you, and I've changed a few things, so I can't just be lazy and show you the last semester's video. So, just want to take a few minutes, talk about how the class is going to be set up and how you're going to be graded, and just give you a short introduction into this. First of all, the most important thing I always say about this class is not a self-paced class. We will have homework due every week, multiple types of assignments, and those are going to have deadlines. Now, if something comes up, you have a panic, whatever. So if something comes up, we have a process for you to turn something in late. We've got 3 oops passes you can have, no big deal. Don't tell me why, it doesn't matter. However, there are still deadlines. You have to stay on top of those deadlines. So that's the number one thing, not a self-paced class. You have to stay on track. So let's talk about how you're going to be graded, what the different grading components are. The first thing, we call them understanding checks. That's 10% of your grade. These are basically, have you been watching the videos and doing the reading and taking notes? These are low stakes. They're quizzes in D2L. You get 3 attempts. They're supposed to be open notes. You can email me to ask questions about what you got wrong. You can post to the discussion board. These are really impossible to cheat because I want you to look for help and ask for help and make sure you got 100% on all of those. So those are understanding checks. Those are due on Wednesdays. Second is a practice. We'll have one every week. And this is going to be a little more rigorous. This is going to be where you actually do the statistics. What I will do is I will post a Google document for you to make a copy of and answer, and there'll be 10 to 20 questions in there where you'll analyze some data, answer some questions, and you'll have all week to work on that. And you can email me questions about that. You can post that to the discussion board. It's also low stakes. We want to make sure that you're really understanding how all this stuff works. But at the end of the week on Friday, there's a quiz on this as well. This one only has 2 attempts. So this one's a little more serious. We want to make sure you take your time. This is where you really demonstrate that you've understood how to do all of the things we've learned that week. So those are 20% of your grade. Next, all semester, we will be working periodically at submitting different parts of a project. We'll talk much more about this as the semester progresses, but you're going to choose a topic, ask some questions about some data, and then kind of build up answering those questions as the semester progresses. So that's another 20% of your grade. Uh-oh. You hear it in the background? I feel like there's... All right, hopefully we'll be able to edit out that noisiness there. So, the third part of your class is some unit exams. We'll have 4-week units, and every 4 weeks we will have an exam. The first 3 will just be exams over those units. So unit exams, those will be 30% of your grade overall. These will be posted like the practice documents, but these you can't ask me questions, you can't post to the discussion board, you can't ask an AI for help, you can't post to Chegg or do anything like that. This is just your own work, and you will answer some questions in a document and then upload that for me to grade manually. And then the last part is the final exam, which that 4th unit that we'll have, the exam for that unit will be half a unit exam and then half of it a cumulative exam over previous topics. So that one will be worth twice basically what the other unit exams are. Each of the other unit exams are 10%. That last one will be 20%. That final exam will be 20%. So those are the core components for the class. That's all I really wanted to talk about now. The last thing I guess I do want to mention, there are 2 main reasons that I've seen that students don't succeed in this class. The number one is that time. Remember, it's not a self-paced class. You got to set the time aside. You have to be able to find time throughout the week when you're going to watch videos, when you're going to start the homework. You can't be doing those things at the last minute because then you can't ask for help. And that's the second thing, is you have to be able to ask for help. You have to be able to email me, post to the discussion board, kind of use those resources, but they're really tied together because if you don't start early enough, then it's too late to ask for help, because then you can't email me at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday and asking me for help because I'm not going to answer. So I got kids, I got family, I'm sleeping by then. I'm almost 50. That's way too late for me. So, so you have to start early enough so you can ask questions. So time and asking for help are the two biggest keys to success in this class. So I hope that was hopeful. If you have any additional questions about the class and how we're going to be set up, read through the syllabus, and then you can always email me or post to the discussion board. All right, let's have a great semester.